Where your fashion come from? Because this outfit, if you could leave it with me, I would take it. Okay. But I'm trying to duplicate it in my mind. Where did the fashion come from? Your mom? Like, who did you know?
My mom was, my mom had great style. But she marched to her own drummer. Yeah. So I knew what style was, and there were 3 of them, my mom's 2 girlfriends, and they were all models and bit part actresses. And I would stand behind them, and they would all put their mirrors in the windows and just sit and watch them do their makeup and think, oh my God, these women are so amazing. I want to be this. I want to play with that.
Yeah, well, you did, and then some. Okay, I have to ask you this. What would be your next, like for me, if my music career didn't work out, I used to say I want to be a tattoo artist because I want to use my gifts making my living, right? So I wonder, what would you be if you didn't become Cher?
Oh my God, I can't even think of it. I can't think of any other profession that I would have been good at. I can't think of any.
You could have been a stylist. You could have been a model. I mean.
I modeled a lot for Vogue and a couple of other magazines, Vanity Fair and Bazaar. But I modeled mostly for Vogue and modeled exclusively for Richard Avedon. And that was, it took, I didn't even know who he was. I mean, I walked in there cold at 16 years old.
You were brave.
Well, no, I mean, Sonny was, except for the first shot, because Sonny was really, really jealous. And they wanted me to have my back to the camera. And because I cut my hair in a V, they thought it was really great. And it was really long. So they said, just take off the front part. And they said, it's an art thing. And I went, okay, fine. And I was like, whoa, my God, what have I gotten myself into? Sonny's going to kill me. And then when he walked in, everyone's going, do you see this unbelievable art piece? This could go in a museum. And so they could see them like kind of cutting off his edges and getting him to calm down and whatever.
And Meryl Streep is
come on,
amazing.
First, I went to make a movie with her, and I was packing my bag, and then I started unpacking it. My sister kept packing it, and I went, I cannot go make a movie with Meryl Streep, okay? And then I get to Texas, and a woman comes at me with wide white hair and a white dress. She puts her arms around me and she says, I'm so glad you're here. And it was her. And it was like, from then on, we were like joined at the hip.
It's beautiful.
I've been friends all this time.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. And then to see you give your acceptance speech tonight, like it stuck out to me. It really resonated when I love hearing from you saying the things that you went through, because everyone thinks when you're an icon like yourself, it's all success. There are no setbacks. And I always tell people, when you hear that no, unfortunately and fortunately, you're still on the right track. And most of the time we hear more no's than yeses.
Yes.
So I want to hear more about that, like when you, because I think it would inspire so many.
I lost all the money I had worked for at one point, so I had to start at ground zero. And I didn't know what I was going to actually do to make a living for my kids. And so I decided to go to Cedars Palace, which was people didn't go there. It's like I always thought, what's Elvis doing here? But people didn't go to Las Vegas. It really was the elephant's graveyard. And there was this one writer who kept saying every year, this is her last year. This is finally her last year. She is so over. And I said, you know what, buddy? I'll be here when you're gone.
That's right.
And I think I am. But
that's funny.
I try to be cool to everybody, because why not?
You're so gracious.
So, but look, I don't know, like, I'm lucky. I'm really lucky, because I think to be in our business, it's not enough to be talented. You've got to have some luck, because I know people who can sing rings around me, but they weren't as lucky. Right. It's God gives, like I'm a vessel. It goes through me.
Come on, you better speak. You are, oh my goodness. Now, I can't let this go by. You mentioned Elvis. You turned down Elvis? Because I would not turn down Elvis.
It was because I was nervous, and I knew of the people around him. And it wasn't that they were bad people, it was just that I was kind of nervous of his reputation.
Okay.
And I mean, I'm really shy when I'm not working. And kind of shy around men.
Okay.
And the reason I got with young men is because men my age or older, well, now they're all dead, but before, they just never, they were always terrified to approach me. And younger men were the only ones that,
They're bold.
yeah, raised by women like me.
There you have it. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.